Learning permanently is easier than you think. In this video, I'll explain the mechanism of learning the things and give you the formula to doing it the way that you'll remember anything you learn eternally. Let's start with what happens when we learn something. Why can we remember some things, but not everything? Let's say you're reading a book and you see something important. You read it, understand it, and when you understand, it gets moved to short-term memory. From now on, one of three things can happen. 1. You repeat it silently or aloud. It becomes a loop and stays in short-term memory for a long time. Like a song you don't want to remember but can't do anything about. 2. It can be moved to long-term memory, stay there forever, and can be remembered hardly or easily depending on how many synapses were formed during the analysis of the information. Or 3. It can simply be lost, forgotten. Now we want the second option. For the new information to stick for the long term and be easily remembered whenever needed. Understanding alone is not enough. You need to work with it effectively. But how? First, find the resources. Second, analyze them until you understand everything. Third, create a Word document and start writing what you have just learned. Write like you're teaching it to the reader, not just explaining, but teaching. So there is a saying that the best way to learn something is to teach it to someone. That's true. It's indeed the most effective way of forming synapses. You can go further and make a video on the text you wrote. You can write 5 questions on that text similar to what a student would ask and answer them. On paper or in a video, it's up to you. Synapses connect neurons. Neurons store information. The more the synapses, the more the information will be spread, and the easier it gets to remember it. The more you work with the information with different methods, the more synapses will be formed and the stronger it will stick. You unconsciously learn some things exactly like that, but mostly they're just lost. No matter how hard you try to memorize, you'll forget them after a day, if not a few hours, because you're not doing it right. That's why you remember some things with all their details, even after decades, but most of them you can't. This is the right way. And yes, that's a lot of work. Who's gonna do all of these? It's boring, soul-torturing, a headache at its easiest. Why bother? There is literally no end to that. There is. See, if you continuously learn everything with this method, after a while it becomes an algorithm, and your brain starts to do it automatically. You don't have to go through this long process anymore. It happens within seconds, if not milliseconds. Here. This is how the brain works. When you talk to people, when you cook, when you analyze different things from different categories in different ways, everything becomes an algorithm because you keep doing them. It's hard at the start, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And there is always a hard at the start, but easy during the rest of the process way to do things. Whenever you feel like you're trying to open a strong door with force when doing something, whatever it is, remember, every door, no matter how strong it is, has a key. If you really need what's behind that door, go get that key first. It may take some time to find it, but usually it's a simple question away. Find that question. Ask it. And get the key. Being an optimist means to remove the limits of one's imagination. Then, better ideas start to come. But who comes up with the best ideas? In the next video, I'll answer this question. If you want to get notified as soon as the new video is out, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell. YouTube will let you know as soon as the new video is out. Until then, consider watching this video where I explain how self-development should be done.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're driven.